Hello, everyone. Welcome to a late night edition of the Football for Life show with your host, well, from this live stream anyway, Wheelie, Hayden Collins. Thank you all for joining me. As the title suggests, this is going to be a stream for the Arsenal versus Crystal Palace game, and I've just hopped on for the second half. Yeah, I don't know how this is going to go, but let's see what we can do with the best of it. And yeah, let me just send out this link so that people can actually see it, because that would be really great, wouldn't it? So what do people think of the first half so far? I haven't really watched much of it at all. I got into the second half quite late. So for the film lovers, the relaxers, sleepers, and the always connected. It's the details that make a journey perfect, but warmth and hospitality make it feel like home. Qatar Airways, going places together. Trying to save money can feel like this.
Oh, this. Because at Lidl, if it's in our store, it's always Lidl on price. And that means you could pay more.
I swear this is really tiring, just trying to set this up. Like, it's just me on my own.
Not every supermarket can pull off these moves. Now that's big on quality and always Lidl on price. I'm in deliveries and collections. I was a bit of a woman outfit at first, working from one of those J-Work spaces. Their baby teeth. The business was relying on word of mouth, social media, promotions, but we weren't growing fast enough. So we decided to advertise on TV.
It's good that actually at the moment I've come on and it's half time. So I can use my can get all of this straightened out so that the second half can flow perfectly. If I'm looking a bit red, it's because I went out for an evening walk and it's a bit cold out. So yeah.
This is Paula. Paula was flying high a few months ago, and then this happened. Signal shamed, one call at a time. Can you go on mute?
Oh, Paula.
Why did you choose the wrong broadband provider? Only BT Complete Wi-Fi gives you reliable Wi-Fi.
You see all these adverts and they're like, oh, why do you pick the wrong broadband? Well, it's because all of these guys offer very similar deals and they're not entirely clear on it, and it goes over a lot of people's heads.
Bit of a nervous smile there, Neil. Twins.
Now I'm trying to work out, is this video going to get blocked because there's some adverts playing in the background? I really hope there isn't. If not, I'm going to have to mute this thing, and then I'm going to have to mute it. Yeah, so I'm going to have to mute it and then just explain everything. I've not really I've not really done a watch along before. So this is a bit of a new experience. Oh, my skin gets incredibly raw sometimes when I'm out in the cold.
From Arsenal's point of view, really struggled. No spark, no energy, especially down that left-hand side. I mean, it's very rarely said it's a team misses a fullback, but they've really missed Kieran. The ball. The other side, Palace have played really well. They're exciting. Eze's been the best player on the pitch. Arsenal.
There we go. That should correct any audio that we've got that I might get blocked with at the moment. Right. Here we go. Good to see you, Aaron. We've got 2 people watching. So at the moment, like, good question. What's my prediction for the game? I think, just looking at the highlights now, Tompkins hits the bar of over 39 minutes, and that's really close. They're just ball watching, aren't they, at the back? This Eze guy is looking really, really excellent, isn't he? Good on good on deliveries from corners and free kicks. He's quick, skillful. From what I've seen so far, and I only joined probably on the 35th minute. So I saw the Benteke chance on 42. And I saw the one where Benteke cuts inside and hits it straight at the keeper. Arsenal have looked very sloppy so far. Palace seem to be drawing some really good saves and look dangerous when they're going forward. I haven't seen that too much from Arsenal so far, which well, for Arsenal fans won't give them much solace or confidence. You know what? I was gonna say, if Arsenal don't back up their ideas, I could see Crystal Palace doing something here. I'll go like 1-0 Crystal Palace, or like 2-1, or they'll get a draw. But I need to see more of the second half, if I'm honest, and then I can make a decision. I mean, Arsenal should be favourites in this game, but they look that they've not been at it so far. So, and it looks like Palace have been quite confident. So we're gonna have to see how this goes. Let's just check what the lineups are, shall we? Because that would be probably a really good idea. I know that Mari's not playing for Arsenal. I know that what's his name? David Luiz is playing. I know that Gabriel Martinelli is not playing. Let's get ready for the second half. It'll be interesting. Yeah, I mean, they've certainly got a strong team so far. Let's see if I can get up the lineups for tonight. Oh, I know Partey's not starting either. Lineups, yes. So the Arsenal one, then they're playing a 4-2-3-1. Leno in goal, Bellerin at right back, Holding right centre back, David Luiz left centre back, Maitland-Niles at left back, Ceballos and Granit Xhaka in the two holding, and then the midfield three of Saka, Emil Smith Rowe, who really does actually impress me every time he plays. I got him on a FIFA career mode once as what's the word? As like rotation players for cup games and stuff, and he did a job. And Aubameyang is playing in that three, and then Lacazette up top, and they've got Gabriel, Willian, Runarsson, Cedric Suarez, Thomas Partey, Nicola Pepe, Callum Chambers, Joe Willock, and Eddie Nketiah on the bench. And then Crystal Palace, just as we're starting to watch them come back, perhaps. Is this like the closing advert before they come back? Whatever it is, I think it's something about building infrastructure in London. Crystal Palace are playing Guaita, Joel Ward, James Tompkins, Chekiki Kyote, some kid called Mitchell at 27, at left back, Townsend, Andros Townsend, Callum James MacArthur, Sergei Milivojevic, Eberiche Eze, and then Benteke and Zaha at top. Butland, Van Aanholt, Dan, John Nayu, Nathaniel Klein, James McCarthy, Batshuayi, Cahill, and Riedewald on the bench. And the referee is Andrew Mariner. Wow. Whilst I'm waiting for this to load back up again, we've got some comments coming in. Oh, we've got 3 people watching now. So may as well give Sunday predictions too. Yeah, I hope we smash the Manx. I cannot stand to see Man United win. It's one of the biggest Manchester derbies for a good number of years. We know how tense those games usually are, how tensions are fraught. They're actually just showing a compilation of goals being scored in those games. Oh, mate, some of these are absolute classics. Particularly that, what was it, the John Arne Riise one? I think that was against Man United, wasn't it? Oh, and the Mo Salah you little dancer moment, that was also brilliant. But yeah, I think we'll win. I actually think Manchester United have a very it'll be tough because our midfield and front three have not been as prolific of late, and we've been a little bit more vulnerable at the back. We have been all season, obviously, because we haven't had our best we haven't had our best defenders. But yeah. I mean, what are people's predictions for the lineup? I mean, I think we'll just stick with what we've normally had, which is like a midfield of Hendo, Gini, maybe someone like Minamino comes in, Allison in goal, of course, and then the usual back line, Robertson at left back, Trent at right back, centre backs in Fabinho and what Joel Matip might be fit. I think he's having a race against time to be fit for that game. So if I think we might just see another one where we see like Reece Williams or Nat Phillips play. I mean, it'll be an interesting set of questions to ask because, especially after like how Reece got, unfortunately they got past him in the Aston Villa game. He just got a little bit caught out and they ran through and it was a tidy finish. From the kid from Barcelona that Aston Villa bought, but Louis Barry, I think his name was, or Lewis Barry. I've seen some conjecture over that. But yeah, I think we'll have a fairly steady team. I think we'll have the usual front line. I think Bobby is starting to feel the flair again, feel those things coming back to him. But again, we have been a bit anemic when it comes to goals in the last few games, and we need to be clinical, basically. Okay, so we're out for the second half. Well, I really haven't done this before. Arsenal have started really brightly. Bellerin's just bent a strike from the edge of the area. Punched by Gaeta. Yeah. Wow, Bellerin's not far there. Not far off it. About a foot wide of the post. Yes, and actually, yes, you're right, Aaron. In the comment section, I've just been told that the Man United game is on BBC, so that will be really great. Hopefully, it'll boost viewership, and more people will be able to access it, because not everyone can afford, obviously, Sky and BT, and I think everyone deserves to see Liverpool play, and games played at the highest level, especially at these times of year, with the pandemic. Aubameyang's gotten away from Ward here, headed away by what looks like Kouyaté, held up by Kouyaté. Yeah, Kouyaté. Smith Rowe in, through ball. Gaeta knocks it off of Saka, goes up for Arsenal corner. Yeah, just takes a deflection as Smith Rowe plays the ball, and it allows the ball to trickle through to Saka. Yeah. Okay. Well, there we go. So, me and my family have been watching Lord of the Rings recently, and headed just wide from from Rob Holding. Yeah, ball comes in. He's a bit of a distance. It would have. We have been goal kick to Palace, by the way. 48 minutes into the game. Me and my family have been watching Lord of the Rings, and so we have the chance to finish off the final part tonight. And of course, we were doing the special editions because you would be wrong not to. They're just incredibly special. I love those films. David Luiz bends it in, scramble in the box. From scale of Robbie to Troops, where do you stand, fam? What do you mean? Like, as in, like, do I like Robbie or do I like Troops, or do I like them 50-50? I think I like Robbie because he's able to stay calm. Like, he's still able to be like a really consummate interviewer, even though he's like obviously like he's a fan. He holds it dear to him. Yeah, I'd say that like Troops can sometimes get a little bit annoying when he's a little bit over the top, but I kind of like the intense passion that he well, I'm not really a flip-flop kind of guy in general, but I'm not an Arsenal fan, so I'm a Liverpool fan. But I just love watching football in general. But I do think I think Arsenal fan TV can be incredibly overreactive, and you do wonder whether they do script some of their reactions. Like you know, not that they know what will happen in the game, but they'll know certain things to say and how to say it that will get them views. But I think most of the time they're very honest people, and you know they are running a professional outlet. Who you supporting? United, they banging. Yeah, football would be really boring without Arsenal fan TV. Like I'm always because of Arsenal fan TV, I watch Arsenal games and I listen to Arsenal games and I watch their coverage of Arsenal games just to see them freak out, like just to see them like rage, and like stomp their feet. I mean, DT is the one that I have probably the most. Oh, out to Benteke. Cast. The cross isn't particularly effective. Is that a free kick to Crystal Palace? No, offside. But Benteke was there into the box there. Tried to cross it over for like Zaha in the middle and just overcooked it. Wait, what the fuck? Kenneth? What? That makes no sense. Fake taxi offers a relatable size length to your average male or whether it is. Bruv. What? I mean, it's fine if you like the guy's dick, but that what an odd question to see on a stream like this. Yeah, the acting on those are a bit weird, aren't they? I mean, that's the same with most porn acting. It is a bit weird. Nah, Aaron, it's banter. It's hilarious. This guy's clearly like crazy. Nah, I know, fake taxi or whatever. But yeah, I always watch Arsenal fan TV content just to see them lose their minds and things. And I remember, particularly in the Wenger years, obviously that's when they really, really rose to prominence and got a ton of views and all of this stuff. And they were like at peak banter FC. And I always did love reveling in their failure. And I still do, I still hope, like tonight, I'm actually rooting for Crystal Palace because I want to see Arsenal fan TV rage later on. And I think there might be a good chance of that. Maitland-Niles now coming away with the ball. Out to Aubameyang. Plays it back to Xhaka. Back to Aubameyang. Out to Bellerin. Out to Saka. Back to Bellerin. To Smith Rowe. Back to David Luiz. To Holding. To Saka. To Bellerin. To Smith Rowe. Holding. Infield to Lacazette, who plays it quickly back to what looks like Ceballos. Xhaka into quick pass. Very quick passing there. Lacazette has just missed. Well, if Kenneth is looking for a job, I don't think that fake taxi right now is gonna be like pay very well. Yeah, I mean he's not gonna be able to go to set. He's not even gonna be able to like even pretend to drive the taxi, and he's not exactly gonna like be meeting people. I doubt you can make a porn set. What was it? COVID safe. Van Arnholt's coming on. This kid Mitchell is down injured. Is Mitchell carrying on? He's up and running now. I think Van Arnholt's just warming up. Goal kick Gator. Lol, I don't even know who those two are, really. I've only seen them talk occasionally. There's so many messages that happen in that group chat, I lose track of everything. Like, I get quite easily overwhelmed. So I don't necessarily, like, engage with all the messages in those groups. I just feel a bit burnt out sometimes, so probably most of these conversations are happening and I'm totally unaware of them. Ever Luis into midfield. Now they're just knocking it about around at the back. Leno to Holding. No Zaha. Wait, they know Zaha. Oh, that's cool. Well, he's a London kid, right? I bet he knows a ton of people. Xhaka loses possession here. Zaha was wrestled there off the ball. I rate Zaha. But he's kind of at his level, you know? Like, he's a good player, but he... Yeah, I don't know who... I don't follow Troops anymore. I don't follow any of his overseas content. Yeah, on Zaha, I rate him. I think he's good. I don't think he'd be good enough for, like... I think he might be good for Liverpool if you are going to say, well, he'll be a squad player. You know, he's on fairly low wages. And he comes in as a game changer. But I wouldn't pay like 50 million for him or more, which is what Crystal Palace want, for him to come and sit on our bench. Like, that would be silly. I think he would be good at a Wolves, maybe. I could see him going to Everton. But yeah, I mean, I think for now Palace is good for him. I mean, he's starting to get up there in age, and we've already seen him. He's tried to prove it at a big club, a bigger club, and it's not really worked out. You know, he went to Man United, and it was an abject failure. If I'm going to be honest, you know, partly obviously that was under Moyes, and he wasn't treated particularly well, and maybe his mentality has improved. He's certainly grown up a bit, but yeah, I just don't know if he would be able to have the consistency at the highest level. He doesn't score enough goals consistently, and he doesn't set up enough chances consistently either. Not for a team as high as ours or a City or whatever. Out to bear in. Sorry, I've lost track of the comments. I'm not sure about Karina. Arsenal really are missing Tierney. Like, they just don't have anything on that side that can go up and bomb at that side of the pitch. Like, Tierney, we've seen, you know, most notably in that game that Arsenal won, like 4-1 or something, wasn't it? For the, you know, in the snow. Tierney was able to drive the defenses, break into the box, and they're just missing that. I mean, you know, they're playing Bayer in at right back, who is very attacking, and they're having really no problems on that side. But they just don't have anything on the other side. They have Maitland-Niles, who is decent, but doesn't have the same sort of game, doesn't see the game in the same sort of way. Because isn't his position like more central? Isn't he? I mean, isn't that his natural position or something? I know he can play on the right, and he's been moved into all these different positions, but he just doesn't look comfortable, like fully going all the way to the touchline. Back to Lacazette. Oh, hang on. Smith Rowe's won it back out to Holding. Could have been a chance there. Oh, yeah. Cleared away by Milivojevic. Almost through to Benteke. Like Tierney will always go back to like the line that will get you corners and stuff. But Maitland-Niles rarely does that. Eze's got the ball. Zaha. He's just overhit the pass. He was expecting Eze to go, but Eze wasn't expecting the pass. Back to Xhaka. David Luiz to Holding. Still 0-0, 62 minutes gone. Tell you what, this Saka guy, I would have really liked him at Liverpool, and it was a shame that he signed a new contract with Arsenal, because I think his talent is wasted there. I'll tell you what. Oh, Ainsley Maitland-Niles there tried to take on about 5 guys and bend it. Chops inside. Yeah, tries to bend it from the edge of the area, and it's a comfortable save from Guaita. Pepe's coming on. Eze. Ball out. I just overhit it, but the right idea. Trying to find Zaha out on the left. Crystal Palace are doing well to close Arsenal down here. Oh, Eze has managed to win the ball. It's taken the deflection out. Again, they have the right idea, Palace. They're trying to get the ball forward quickly. They're just taking one extra touch, and what's happening is Arsenal are able to get in line, or they're just playing the wrong pass at the wrong time, or the right pass but at the wrong time, and it's just taking a deflection, losing its power, and then just going out. Wow, okay. So Ainsley Maitland-Niles is coming off for Nicola Pepe. I'm gonna have to keep you posted on that in the chat about that game. I'm not entirely sure, because it'll be a Friday night, and I don't know if I'm going to do something with the family or not. You know what? I'm glad this kid Mitchell. I don't know his first name, but he's been able to carry on. He's looked pretty like. Oh, hang on. I think I jinxed him here. He's down. Aubameyang with it in the center, chips it out to Pepe. Just come on. Daryl Mitchell. Okay. Sounds like an EastEnder. EastEnder's character. Back out to Pepe. Just playing it around. Bellerin. Back to holding. To David Luiz. Oh, they're just passing it around. They had such a momentum there. Now it's just David Luiz in the quarterback position. Xhaka with an absolutely terrible pass. Caught in the end by Eze. Now Benteke in the middle. Again, who had a bad touch. Got knocked out by a Arsenal defender. Came to Townsend, who lost possession. Now back with Arsenal. To Pepe on the right. Smith Rowe cuts it back. And again, no one in the box. Lacazette right in the middle, on the penalty spot. And just under hit. I don't think Riedewald's on yet. Oh, Zaha looks angry. Something's happened here. Yellow card's coming out here. Booking for David Luiz. Oh, yeah, knee to the face. I can see why Zaha got angry there. But good work from Townsend to calm him down. It's got to be a bit of a sore one, that. Aaron, it seems like we're the only ones watching. Oh, quick break there. Zaha got forward in a flash. Caught the ball across. It's just a hump upfield. Benteke's been able to drill a pass out to the wing. Zaha's galloping at goal. He just crosses it in, and Xhaka puts it over his own bar. But if he didn't do that, that's coming. That's going straight through to Benteke, and now Partey's coming on for Ceballos. Eze's got the ball. He just looks very calm, doesn't he? Benteke getting his confidence there. Benteke takes a shot, deflects. Just comes back to just. Yeah, Jovin Cabral. It would be really good to have him at the club. I certainly think he's a talent. Certainly very highly thought of. Ah, it's just the same. It's just the same. Like Arsenal are doing very little with the ball when they're going forward, and Palace are defending well, and they're trying to counter. Ball in from Saka, like grass cutter type ball, cleared away at the near post. Long ball from Andros Townsend, cushioned by Zaha. Now to Eze, who's gone past one, and he's taken a bit of a heavy whack there, and he's not looking too good. He's holding his head a little bit. Lol, what? Halal Malik, do you have an OnlyFans account? Well, I'm flattered. If you think that I should have one, I'm really flattered. But no, I don't have an OnlyFans. I mean, maybe I could do maybe I could make OnlyFans content that's sort of not safe for work, a little bit of safe for work stuff, but also do it Liverpool related. You know, maybe that would get some viewers, and I could make some money that way. What's my means of earning, mate? I'm a student. I am poor as I'm poor. I'm really poor. Yeah. I'm actually currently living with my parents, so in an undisclosed location, mind you. Unfortunately, I'm also I have limited mobility, so I get yeah, no, I'm reading his comments above. Yeah, I don't have an OnlyFans account. Yeah, and I'm not paying for university with an OnlyFans either. No, that's cool that they're friends. That's nice that you met Robbie in New York. Yeah, it was. Yeah, you definitely drifted the conversation. Right, you're an Arsenal fan. Okay, I see. So, you're 10 minutes away from drawing 0-0 with Crystal Palace, at home. So I'm excited to see Arsenal fan TV complain. But yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll be a minute. Um, Zaha, Townsend, still Townsend, back to Zaha. No, cut out. And Lacazette knocks it out with his head. Hey, Emma. Wow, look, mate, you're such a plastic fan. Stick with your team, man. I've been a Liverpool fan for years, and I had to deal with it when we had Roy Hodgson. You know, we had good old Roy as our manager. We played like, you know, this really boring style of football, and we had people like Jay Spearing and Charlie Adam and all of these people like considered, you know, the ones to make the fight considered to be the final pieces of the jigsaw. Like, bruv, I've seen us struggle for many years. I saw us lose to Bolton. I've genuinely seen us in really dire positions before, and I've never like absolutely I've never given up with Liverpool. And look now where we are. Klopp comes in. He is basically a god to us now. He's brought us so much success. Just stick with it. Oh yeah, Blackpool. But I literally didn't leave the house for 2 days after we lost to Blackpool. Like, I'm glad it was an evening game on like a Saturday or something, and I didn't. I had a doctor's appointment on a hospital appointment on the Monday, so I didn't have to go into school for ages. And like, bruv, like I properly ditched everything. I didn't see anyone. Man United are not looking proper good right now. The only reason they actually look decent is because they put a small run of fixtures together where they've won. They haven't won them convincingly. They've won them because of late penalties or split decisions that have gone their way. It's not like they are some powerful team that has suddenly, you know, come from nowhere. The only reason they're up there at the top of the table is, yes, they've put this run together, and because teams have been decimated by injuries, and it's been this weird. Oh no, almost a penalty, but not given, waved away. And because the table is so congested, Man United are now fighting for the top. But it's not that they are actually capable of it. And no, we don't have a full squad because first of all, we've not even got our like we're having to play everyone out of position at the back. 90 minutes plus 2, plus 4. 20 seconds in. This has been a thoroughly boring game, if I'm honest. Like, I mean, actually, I called it a half time. I thought it might end up as a draw. I thought they could make Arsenal drop points, and sure enough, they are. They're about to make Arsenal drop 2 points if they can hold on, and if I would love to see Arsenal concede here, and to see Crystal Palace just nick a goal late on. No, I'm not on Bumble. I'm not on any dating app. Wow, there we go. Game over. 0-0. I'm a politics student. Right, guys. I'm being called. So I guess this brings this um it's been fun doing this, at least for the second half. The game got really boring quite quickly. But yeah, I'm being called by the family. Oh, that table doesn't look good. Yeah. So I'm gonna have to sign off, guys. Really sorry about this. But yeah, I hope to see you all guys soon. Sorry I've been a bit lackluster. I haven't had a lot of energy today. I've sort of been working a lot. So yeah, I've had a lot on my mind. It's a bit draining. But I hope everyone is gonna have a great night and take care. Peace out, everyone. See you around.